Hello, we are going to start today off with doing a contour drawing. Now, the best way to get better with drawing or painting or any type of art skill is practice. So what you're going to do is there are certain objects on your table, or you may have brought in your own objects. Last week that you were considering doing for the contour drawings that I suggested through the announcements and through the daily objectives. But this is what I wanted to show you. This is going to be for my contour. So I'm going to have it sitting up where I can see it. You all won't be able to see it as I'm drawing it. But remember, you're drawing it, you're making a line, so you're making an outline of the object. So my little yogurt glass container actually has a lip. So you're going to be taking like all the details that you see in your objects and you're going to draw them in. So you're just making the outline. Now, the reason why this is oval is that's how I see it. Okay, it is not a circle. Okay, because I'm not seeing it directly overhead. Okay, and then if you need to erase, please do. Just make sure that you are not drawing. See, I drew too hard right there. So make sure that you are drawing lightly. So if you need to come back, and eventually as you are drawing, see, and what I'm doing is I am actually looking at the piece and drawing as I go. And if you notice, I am drawing fairly large, and that's what I'm going to suggest is you guys get into the habit of using your paper. Okay? Use it all. Don't do this little bitty thing over here. Okay? One, you're not able to show your skills. Okay, now, if you notice, I'm not drawing just a basic line. It actually curves under, and it is kind of circular. Okay. Now, on this side, I only see a part of the label. So I am going to put that in there. Now also, this is kind of curved. Why? Because this is a glass. So it is going to be curved. All right. So I'm going, this over here has, it's a little bit longer, the label. Okay. Then I had, there's some clay on the inside of it there. There's some clay right here. And there's actually an orange paintbrush that's coming out of it. Now this needs to be a slow process because what's happening is your eye is following the subject matter and your pencil is working with your eye to draw what you're seeing. Okay, so that is going to be that orange paintbrush. And then over here, I have a painter's tool. Now remember, it's okay if it's not perfect. This is you just practicing your hand and eye coordination. Okay, this comes back in and out. Now with contour, you can look back and forth, but you do kind of want to take it slow. So you do get the idea. And this has a little depth to it, so that's why you're seeing it like this. Now, with this, the contour, where you're just making the lines, the outline like you were making your own cartoon book, this is all you're doing. Okay, and then you're going to come back and add any line details. All we're doing right now is working with line. So I have like clay, dry clay on here. There's like line values. Okay, and something I'm just now noticing is I put this as a line, but if I actually look at it, it's not a line, it is a curved line. So I'm going to go back in. And it's also curved over here too. You can't see it as much. Okay. That's one. Okay, so let's take a look. So you see that. Let's see if I can bend it so it doesn't fall out. That looks pretty similar. Okay, this could be a little longer, but I think for the sake of time, I was trying to hurry. Okay, very similar. I just did not go back in and do the lettering, But if you have lettering on anything, try to do the best you can. Make sure, like if you do have the three-dimensional letters at your table, try to angle them where you're not looking at it straight on. It'll give it more of an interesting look. You could even do it backwards. You are going to be doing all four. So it doesn't matter which one you start with, whether it be glass, ceramics, a shell, a bone, or if you brought your own, you can do that. So you can start one today. And if you think, hey, you know, I have something at home that I want to bring in to draw, you could do that. Do that for tomorrow. Okay, so I'm kind of estimating 2 per day. All right, take your time. Your eyes need to follow the outline of your object so that your pencil is working with your eyes and your brain to draw. Okay, so start working. It's something that it's just going to take time and practice. And this is not something you rush through. So if you finish all 4 in one day, you probably need to go back and take a look. Okay? All right, you guys can go ahead and get busy.